Hi friends, this is Shaju here, your well-wisher. I hope you all are doing fantastic. Today I am so thrilled because I have someone with me in this session whom I look forward to as my mentor, Mr. Vaidyanathan. He is a CMA, MBA, close to 3 decades of experience. He has traveled extensively on business to help people and business houses grow to next level. He has always been passionate to help people inside his organization as well as outside his organization. I am so honored and thrilled to have him in this session with me to share his views, share his ideas, share his motivational answers to help you reach next level in life. Sir, thank you so much for joining me in this session.
Hi, Dr. Shaju P Unni. Thanks a lot for having me over. I wish you as well as all the viewers the very best for the next few months to come. Thanks a lot for having me in this session, and I hope that is useful to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure is all mine. Sir, my first question is, as I know you have been helping individuals take right career, take right decision in their life or in their career. My question to you is, in this challenging times, many have lost their jobs. What is your advice for job seekers?
I know it's a little bit of a tough time that people have lost their jobs and things like this. Many companies have retrenched people. I don't blame the companies because I understand it's very tough for the companies themselves. They themselves are struggling to pay the bills and pay their salaries and so on the last few months. But what I would say is that my underlying message in this whole interview is going to be that don't despair. This is not the end of the world. The human spirit is able to conquer all these things. We have seen bigger wars, we have seen epidemics, we have seen depressions and things like this. The human spirit is much more stronger than what you think, and I think we'll all be able to come out of this unscathed and even better. We'll probably be even more stronger after these events are over, which I think will last for maybe another 3 to 4 months. Now we are in June. Not more than November and December. By the time I think things will be back to normal and all of you will be bouncing back. So for those of you who have lost your jobs, and I regret it, but I think soon you will find a very good job or your own business and so on. So my advice to them would be that first thing is see how you can add value to your existing company. For example, if you think that you're going to be laid off, can you talk to your company and then work with them on a performance-linked payment basis? Can you talk to your company? For example, I have a friend who's actually an engineer, who's a metallurgical engineer. So what he has done is actually given a proposal to his company how he is able to save costs for the company in terms of his usage of coolants and in the factories and things like that. How he is able to save money for the company. And with that, he has actually negotiated with them saying that he will take a bit of whatever savings he's been able to. So that is something that we can try. For example, let's say you're in business development or in sales, we can tell the company saying that you probably take a smaller percentage of the business that you will probably get. And then they can probably pay you back once business starts becoming normal, let's say 3 or 4 months down the line. They can probably take you back on your old salaries and old terms and conditions. Something like this you can try. Or number 2, I know that you don't want to invest at this time because things are not looking very good and you already lost your job and you don't want to invest more. But I would say, can you look at starting something very small? Again, adding the same kind of value to people who are outside your company, and then they can pay you back. Obviously, the more that you add value to somebody, that's when you can actually ask them for a better payment or better terms and conditions. Can you think something like that is probably something you can do? Number 3, I would say, again, don't despair. Keep trying. I'm sure you will find something suitable because you already have some experience. Whatever experience that you have, I'm sure that's good. That's going to be valuable for somebody. As soon as the market bounces back in about 3-4 months time, you will definitely be wanted. So don't despair. My suggestion is maintain a good health, maintain your mental balance, and make sure for the next 3 or 4 months you're able to tide over. After that, I'm sure you'll bounce back even better and bigger than what actually you had. I mean, that's what I would say to people who have unfortunately lost their jobs. It's not the end of the world. Be at it.
Wow! Here comes the master's advice. Amazing. See viewers, what I could understand is this something new, right? We are repeating or we are repeatedly doing the same things. But as Mr. Vaidhi said, something new. Create your own value proposition. Amazing, sir. Thank you so much. I think Mr. Vaidhi has explained it well. Please grasp what he has told, and probably you could customize as per your idea and create a value proposition of yourself in your company or outside. Coming back to Vaidhi sir, thank you so much for that. And here comes my second question, sir. What is your advice for business houses? I'm curious to hear it out.
To business houses, I would say there are many ways that you can reduce costs. I mean, some of you have reduced employee costs, but that's not it. There are a lot of other ways that you can reduce costs. For example, use technology. I would say number one, use technology. We've been traveling around the globe and meeting customers and going to meet prospective customers and so on. But many of this actually can be done by the use of technology. And in the last few months, you would have seen people have been using Zoom and Google Meet and so on. This is something I find is a very, very effective way of saving on costs as well as time and actually improving your own productivity and efficiency. So one thing I would say, use technology. Number two, face-to-face sales and marketing or meeting customers is going to become a little bit more difficult as things go by. So I think this is an opportunity where we can use to improve our digital marketing. Use digital marketing as much as possible. That's going to reach more people more quickly and then more effectively than face-to-face marketing, which is going to become more and more expensive as you can find in the next few months or few years. So I would say use Facebook, use LinkedIn, use any other digital form, email, telephone calls, WhatsApp, and whatever it is, any kind of digital marketing if you can do, I think that is going to reduce costs and as well as improve your efficiency in terms of reaching your customers. For example, if you want to meet or if you want to send messages to 1 million customers, it's possible over digital marketing, whereas that would be extremely difficult if you're going to use print or if you're going to use face-to-face meetings and so on. So I would say number two, use digital marketing. Number three, retrain your employees. This may be a time when your business is a little bit of a dull, and then that is the time that you can retrain your employees. The cost of retraining your employees, for example, let's say somebody like Shaju Unni, is going to be much less than kind of benefit that they're going to give you. So I would say this is a good time to retrain your employees, and this is the time that your employees are also looking for some kind of motivation from the business houses. So if you are going to spend some money on retraining those employees, that is something that you can retrain them and of course retain them as well. And that is something that people are going to look forward to, and that is something even the employees are going to remember for a very long time. Not only the skills that they are going to learn, but also that the company has supported me during this time. So I would definitely say retrain your employees, improve their efficiency, which is of course a benefit to you as well as to the employee. Number four, I would say cash will be king. So try to keep as much cash reserves as possible in the next few months. And I think the most important thing is to replan your customer groups and customer bases. See, during our businesses when we are very busy talking to our existing customers, we forget that there are probably new groups which are emerging. So that is something I think we need to plan, and whatever business you are in, I think there is always some group that you have missed out. There is some other mining that you can do of your existing customers. Maybe there are some pockets or geographical pockets that you have missed out, or maybe there are some major customer groups that you have missed out, or maybe there are some further uses of your products which you are not tapped actually. So can you think of ways where let's say you can manufacture another product using the same technology that you have, how you can reach out to more customers, how you can reach out to more customer groups, or if you look at your market as a whole, how you can divide them into smaller pockets and how you're able to reach out to more customers during this time. So I think refocus and regroup your customers for better benefit, and probably replan your product range also in these times. I think that is something what I would like to tell business groups across different industries. I mean, this can be any industry. I'm just giving a general opinion about whatever industry you are in. I think these are the 4 or 5 things that I would do and what I am doing right now in my company.
Wonderful, wonderful. I like that term which you use, retrain and retain. Amazing. That's so human of you. I think there also you have added your intention to protect the existing employees. Amazing, very good. And I think there are a lot of startups where I personally help them get to next level, and this advice would be noted. I think I will insist them to note your advices on this, sir. Coming to my next question. What is your advice for freshers? We discussed about people who lost job. We discussed about what business houses should do. What about the freshers? Unfortunately, they come out searching for a job first time, and it is a challenging phase. So what is your advice for the freshers, sir?
Freshers, those of you who have got jobs, great. Congratulations, and those of you who are looking for higher studies and you have got opportunities there, fantastic. Go ahead and do it. Excel in this world. It's great that you have got a job or you have got admission to higher education. That's great. For those of you who have not got a job or who not got more admissions for higher studies, I suggest don't panic. Some of you are prone to comparing yourselves with your friends. Okay, he was my friend, he didn't do as well as I did in college, but he's got a better job than me. So don't panic, because if you're talking about a working span of, let's say, 40 years average, you're, let's say, 22, 23 or 25 now, and you're talking about another 40 years, a gap of 3 months or 6 months is not huge. So what do you do during this time? First thing is, don't panic. Maintain your mental balance, and then don't panic. This is only going to last for another 3 or 4 months, so you will get your admissions, you will get your job prospects, not to worry. So during this time, what do you do? First, I suggest you be at it, don't lose hope. Try and approach as many companies as possible with your skills, and then how you can add value to that and how you are able to get into a job. This is one. Secondly, now lots of courses are available even online. I know that schools and colleges are closed. Maybe you can do something online. A lot of very good courses are available online, and how you can take help of those courses and train yourself to become better. So, when you go for an employment, it's not that, okay, I finished in June, but till December I was doing nothing. Instead, you have something to tell them, saying that, okay, look, till June to December I was doing this particular course which is allied to whatever I have been learning, and I've been trying to improve my own skills. So that is something which most employees will find very useful. What they would think that, okay, here is a person who's actually been training himself during the time that he's been there. This is one. Number two, maybe if you don't get your dream job, I think all of us, when we get out of university, we all want to get to the best job. We already have some perfect job in their mind. Sometimes it doesn't work out. So what I suggest is, take the job that's available. I'm not suggesting that you take a job that is not in line with your qualification. What I'm suggesting is, take a job which may not actually pay the same kind of salary that you imagine, but use your time effectively, excel in that particular job. So when you're going for the next job, you're already equipped much better. So I would actually rate somebody who's been working for somebody rather than somebody who's been sitting at home for the last 6 months. So I would say that if you get another job, take the job, not with a perfect job, but it's only a matter of few months before you'll be able to get your perfect job. And during this time, you will find that you already got the experience which others may not have. So that way I would say, do that and get your thing. Yeah. So these are the things that I would talk to freshers about. Retrain yourself, look for the job, try to gain experience as much as possible. Most important, don't panic, don't despair. It's only a matter of few months, and then you will definitely come back to whatever you think your dream job will be. You will get it, or your dream admissions, you will be able to get through it. So don't panic. It's only a matter of few months, and you'll be bounce back. Keep learning, gain experience, and then be ready for the next job. As soon as the opportunity knocks at your door, you are there and you are first in line. All the best to you.
Very true, sir, very true. I think, as Mr. Vaidyanathan said, there is nothing to panic about. We need to be robust enough to fight through these challenges. So, Vaidya sir, thank you so much for taking time out to talking to us. We are thrilled, we are obliged. Thank you so much, sir. Viewers, my next video is an interview with a successful entrepreneur in Dubai. Similar to this interview, you would get a lot of advices from him. He has taken his organization from this level to a very next level. He has implemented new ideas, new philosophy, new strategies in his business. You would love to listen to him. So be curious. I'll update you when is the next video, the interview with this guy coming up. Thank you so much for watching this. May I request you to subscribe to this channel? Thank you. Cheers. Enjoy.